I've been sitting on the living room for about 36 hours. Yeah, that's about right. And I've been trying to move things around, and I've been trying to think of things, really stretch the imagination and think of things that I want to do in the living room. And here's the thing. There's quite a lot of things I'm pretty sure on. I'm like 100% sure that's what I'm gonna do. There's 2 areas though, I don't know. I don't know what to do. I am completely stumped. And I just don't know what to do. It's the bay window and the French doors. I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do with those 2 areas. I thought that the longer I sat in there and I moved things around and I planned things out, and the more that I was just kind of in there, just, you know, moving things and redecorating, well, not redecorating, but, you know, placing things. I'm basically just sitting in there looking at the living room. But I'm formulating plans, and I like a lot of what I formulated. And I thought by like moving this kind of stuff around in the living room would help me to come up with a plan for the bay window and the French doors, and I have no idea. So I thought, okay, I'm not exactly 110% ready yet. So we need to start somewhere. We're gonna start in the entryway. And here's the thing about the entryway. The entryway, number 1, that's the beginning of the home. The entryway is where the home it should set the tone for the whole home. You know, put this down gently. That should be the area that sets the tone for the whole house. That's probably where I should have started, but I didn't. I started in the dining room, which is fine because I love the dining room. Now I want to do that to the living room. That's what I mean. It's on. But we're gonna pump the brakes on the living room for a little bit. It's like 5 o'clock in the afternoon right now, and I'm gonna start this. So we're gonna start at the entryway, and here's the funny thing about the entryway. I have no idea what I'm gonna do to it. I don't know. So it's gonna be a fun surprise, but what we need to do is declutter and organize the closet. But I do know for a fact that we're doing a makeover, and we're gonna declutter and we're gonna organize. So it's a closet, declutter and organize, and an entryway makeover and stuff, because we never know what I'm gonna jam pack into my video. Sure, this will be a 2-hour long video. Yeah, that should do it. This is the entryway. Should be the living room, but it's not. But we get over it, Danielle. Let it go. You may have noticed, I'm gonna start, well, actually, you know what I should do? I should do this properly and show you the entire entryway properly. Hold on. So we are gonna do, I had to light a wax melt. There we go. I had to light a wax melt just to calm me down. But we're gonna do a DIY with this. We're gonna strip the paint off of this whole thing, and I'm gonna sand it and stain it, which this is gonna be quite a project. I don't know if I want to do anything to the staircase because, I mean, I guess to me, I don't know what I want to do. So the basement isn't finished. That's a Christmas tree right there. Yep. The basement's unfinished. I hate that there's no door there. I hate it. I wish there was a door there. But, I mean, I guess I could try to do something with the staircase. I just don't see much point because the basement is, yeah, just because of the basement. Here's the the closet. Now I haven't decluttered and organized the entryway closet. Oh, it's been, what, 5 months? It's been months, maybe longer. It's been a long time. It's not as bad. We're gonna get rid of the shoe organizer. I got that from Amazon. We're gonna donate it. I don't want it. And then we're also gonna get rid of this. This thing is gonna go. So, no, it's not as bad. It's not as bad as it has been in the past. It's not horrible, but it's also not functional. It's just not functional. It's never gonna be functional until I do something with it. And it's just so aesthetically pleasing. So the door is off the hinge. That's why it was making that funny sound. So, oh, that's nice. All right. At the end of today's video, I'm going to show you some before pictures of the entryway and the entryway closet before showing you the after, before showing you the entryway and closet completely transformed. And it is quite the makeover. I absolutely love how the entryway turned out. It's a very similar style to the dining room. That is exactly the style that I'm going for throughout the house. Although I am gonna do something a little bit different with the living room, but it'll be a similar style. But I find before and afters to be very satisfying, and I want to show you the before right as I'm showing you the after. Zoe, do you want this dog purse?
What?
Do you want this dog purse?
Yeah.
You do?
Yes, because I can't use it.
But you don't use it, that's the thing.
I can't.
Why?
Because everywhere we go, usually it's quick, so I can't bring it. Basically.
Wait, because it's quick?
Yeah, all the trips we go is quick. For like going somewhere to school, I can't bring it with me, but...
So you're saying because if like we go to Target, for example, that's too quick of a trip, so you can't bring it?
Yeah.
That's interesting. You've had that purse for a while now, and it still has the stuffing in it, the paper in it. Oh, that is cute. That's a big purse. Can I see it?
It's purple.
It is purple. Oh, that is cute.
Is that something in here?
Okay, so you're gonna use this, right? Now I know it's cute, listen to me. I know it's cute, it is cute. But you're gonna use it, right? You want it? Okay, there you go.
But I can't use 2 purses.
Say what?
I can't use 2 purses.
What do you mean you can't use 2 purses?
Look at
You have another one? What's your other purse? Like mother, like daughter. Oh, everything up here has been removed. I'm gonna take the jackets down, but what I'm gonna do, I don't know what I'm gonna do. Okay, ever. Ian!
Come get me, you little coat.
Ian, do you wear this green coat? This one? Okay. Okay, so we're gonna donate that one then. We're gonna donate this one. Okay, now, oh, Zoe, come here. Oh, that's a 7/8. Never mind. This one will fit you. I thought it was a size 6. Okay. Well, it might be, bring you down just a little bit. Please be empty, please be empty, please be empty. It's a sock. Empty. Well, okay, we're gonna get rid of this bag. Can we get rid of these?
Why?
Because they're slime.
It's just slimy.
Like, look at this one is like what? It's not good anymore. I think it's time for these to go.
Mom, this one's perfect.
Is it?
I mean, it's kind of slimy.
It's like slime mixed in with something else. Oh. Aww.
Yeah. What were you saying?
Oh man, I don't. Oh, that is kind of cool. It feels cool.
Zoe's gonna scream here in just a second. It's because she was showing Lucas her makeup.
What is it? Okay, we'll think about this.
I have no idea what he asked her, but he must have been asking her a question about her play makeup, or she was showing him her play makeup, and he must have asked her a question, and she was like, "It goes on your eyelids." I was like, what's going on? In just a second here, I'm going to talk more about this hat. I must be pretty proud of this hat because I pointed at it and said, I got this. I did get this. I got this for Ian for Christmas. And in a second here, I'm going to ask him why he doesn't ever wear it. He says it's because he doesn't want to ruin it because of his job. But I think that may just be an excuse. I guess we'll see. I don't know. But it's cool. It's cool.
Ian, why do we have so many shower heads? What is this? Why do we have this? Okay, we're donating this because we have a shower head. We have a shower head underneath the sink in the bathroom. Okay, I don't know why he brings this stuff home. I'm not throwing it away. I'm donating it. We have a shower head. Okay, this was the one underneath the sink. This is the shower head that was underneath the sink. And this one was in the closet. He thought I was talking about this one. We are donating this one. There's no need for it. I don't know why we have, I don't know why there's, I don't know. I don't know. There's another one back here. Oh my gosh, there's another one. I don't know where he got this stuff, but there's like light bulbs, so many light bulbs. So many light bulbs. That one's good now. So many, and look at this. Look at this. Let me show you this. So I got 1, 2, hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4 packages of light bulbs with, where did I just put that? Where did I just put that? Ow! Jeez. I almost slipped. Okay, for real? Literally, just had this. Where did it go? Right here. Okay. 2 shower heads. Okay, so there's 2 right here. And this one, okay? Why? For what reason? I don't know. But we're keeping this one and donating. Well, should we keep one just in case? Why would you keep one just in case? Why? For what reason, Danielle, would you keep one just in case? Why? I mean, shower heads last like what? 5, 8 years? Maybe. I don't know. I don't know what the shelf life is for shower heads, but I'm sure it's quite a long time. What would be the need to keep this? I don't know. I don't know why I try to rationalize this, but we're gonna, yeah. And I'm gonna show you the piles in just a second. I've been kind of just throwing stuff out, but we're gonna section off all this stuff, and I'm trying to go quick because we also have this makeover that we have to do. Okay, this is going, oh, hold on, I gotta get the rest of the shoes out. What is this? Oh my gosh. Okay, this is a unicorn that's ripped, so that's gonna get thrown. Why I keep okay, I keep finding your mask, I don't know what this is. It looks like something an exterminator would wear.
Yeah, that's what I want. Keep that.
Okay, but it's literally been in the mudroom, to the garage.
Need it for work.
It's been in the Four Seasons.
Well, leave it out on the table, and I will put it in my car tomorrow.
Okay. I swear, it's like this thing has a mind of its own. Like it's constantly moving. And I don't see you wearing my hat.
The hat you bought me?
The amazing hat that not only has a light on its head, but you can hook it up. It has a Bluetooth here.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna wear it to work.
Why wouldn't you wear it to work? What do you think you're gonna get made fun of? Is that why?
No, but I just don't want to ruin it.
He doesn't want to ruin it. Is that a lie? Does he not like it? I feel like that's a lie. Because I think that this is super cool. I seen it on Amazon and I thought of him immediately and got it for him for Christmas. I mean, come on. I can't shut it off. Oh, because it gets dim. It's got settings. It goes from bright to less bright to less bright to off. And then you can hook your it's got a thingy. It's got a thingy to listen to music through here. It's got a thing over here too, like a speaker, and you can listen to your music and see all at the same time. He says he doesn't want to ruin it, so he doesn't wear it to work. He doesn't like it, does he? He's just it's fine. I thought it was nifty. It's alright. It's fine. Oh, there's my steamer. Umbrella. Always need an umbrella. I think I have 3 other umbrellas. Do I need 3? Yeah, for sure. For sure. It's full. I love this stuff. Love it. It's my favorite laundry anything.
I don't think it was necessary for me to whisper that I loved the Lysol laundry detergent sanitizer. What is that stuff called? I don't think it was necessary for me to whisper it when I decided to scream it that I loved it, which I do. I do love it. I was excited to find a full jug of it in the closet, but it shouldn't have been in the closet. It should have been downstairs. This closet, I don't know how many times I've said this, that I was going to keep it decluttered. I was going to make it functional. I was going to make it a little bit more aesthetically pleasing. And I'm going to stop making it look like this. And it always ends up turning out like this. This closet stays organized and tidied and decluttered for a very short period of time. And then it turns into this. It becomes a dumping ground. And it has been months and months and months since I've last decluttered and organized this closet. But what I'm doing to the closet is trying to figure out if I want to make it a reading nook or not. I'm not exactly sure if I want to do that. And I'm going to talk a little bit more about that later on in the video because I do end up keeping it empty. I don't organize it. I don't put anything back in there. I empty it out completely. I'm going to talk more about that a little later on in today's video, but first I wanted to mention that there were a lot of random things in this closet, and there were a lot of things that I ended up donating. So there were some shoes, some jackets, a sweatshirt, those shower heads, packages of light bulbs because we don't need all of that. I already have a full drawer of light bulbs, a bunch of miscellaneous stuff. I'll show a picture of that, all of the things that I donated. But one of the things that I should have donated was that wallpaper. And I think I am going to let that go. That is not the peel and stick wallpaper that was on my dining room wall videos ago. So a while back, I ordered some peel and stick wallpaper off of Amazon. It was a brick peel and stick wallpaper. I liked it online, but I didn't like it on the wall, and I ended up removing it. Well, that I don't have any more of that peel and stick wallpaper, but that's not the same stuff. In fact, the wallpaper, that roll that I was holding, is not peel and stick wallpaper. That's actual wallpaper that I will not put on my walls because I'm too terrified to do it. I don't think I ever had intentions of doing that. I actually bought a bunch of those rolls from Amazon. I believe it was Amazon years and years ago. I had bought that stuff in my last house, and I was going to put it in somewhere in my last house, and I never did it there either. But I did end up getting rid of all of the rolls except one. And that roll has been moved from place to place to place around my house because I keep trying to think of what I want to do with it. I kept it for DIY projects, but I have yet to make a DIY project with it. So even though I've let go of a lot of the other rolls, I did keep one, and I just don't think it's necessary for me to keep it. I think it's time for me to let it go because I know I'll never put it on any wall in my house, and I have yet to make a DIY project with it. So I still have it, but I think I am going to donate it. There is a reason why I took the door off of the closet and why I'm taking apart this little table. This all has to do with this plan that I have for the closet. But again, I'm going to talk more about that later on in today's video because plans got switched. So I'll talk more about that. But I did want to mention that you may notice there's not a lot of Valentine's Day decor out in the entryway. There really wasn't a lot out in the dining room either. So all of the areas that I'm making over, I did take the Valentine's Day decor out. And that mostly has to do because I want you to see what these areas look like with just regular decor without any holiday or seasonal decor. So, and then I figured I probably won't put it back because we're already close to Valentine's Day. I don't know. Maybe I will put it back out, but I do want you to see it with just the regular decor when I'm done finishing these makeover projects. So there isn't a lot of Valentine's Day decor out in some of those areas. This is the next day. This is day 2. This is the next morning. Before I get into what I'm doing here, I did want to mention that painting the inside of that closet was a pain. That was awful. I have no idea what the walls are made out of in that closet. It's almost like stucco or something. It was awful. It took me forever to just paint the back of the closet there. And when I was done, I was originally going to paint the entire inside of the closet, but nope. I didn't want to do that. I just wanted to paint sections of the inside of the closet just because it took so much paint just to paint little portions of the inside of the closet. So I thought, well, okay, I'll clean it. I'll see if I can clean it. Nope, can't clean it either. I scrubbed that down. I scrubbed the walls down. I used a brush. I used a rag. I used soap, a lot of soap and water. It just wasn't working. So, I mean, it did clean it a little bit, but barely anything. So, not exactly sure what the walls are made out of, but it's not fun to make over. But it didn't matter anyway. I just painted that back wall, and then I do paint like the bottom of, you'll see a little later on in today's video. But that's all that I'm painting in there because again, I'm gonna talk a lot more about the closet a little later on in today's video. So I'm trying to multitask as much as possible when it comes to these makeovers. I'm doing projects all over the place so I can try to complete them in a timely manner. This entryway took me just as long, if not longer, than the dining room. And it was because of that table. That table was a nightmare. Oh, I'm going to talk more about the table, but that table was a nightmare. But I am trying to multitask in the entryway. So I wanted to remove all of the nails that were in the walls, the hook that was on the wall. I wanted to get all of that removed. I wanted to spackle the holes, cover up the holes. While that was drying, I decluttered and organized that entryway table, the drawer that's in that table, as well as the chest or trunk that's underneath the table. I didn't film that. There really wasn't a lot in there. But that's completely empty. But that drawer had the most random things in it. It had toys in there, batteries, tools, a gift card, those things that you paint and you put them on the window. You can get them at the Dollar Tree in the toy section. Zoe painted a bunch of them and I must have thrown them in there. But it just had a bunch of random stuff. So everything was placed back in its permanent home. A lot of it was just tossed. But that drawer is completely empty and we're not using it for anything. I really don't want to use that drawer for anything, considering we already have way too many junk drawers as it is. You know, I was thinking about that after the last video. I thought, why do we have 3 junk drawers? Why do we have 3 junk drawers in the cabinets in the dining room? I don't know. I think I need to figure something out because I don't think that's necessary. But we don't need a 4th. And that's what happened here. Yep. So that's completely emptied.
I can't believe that you came into my life. You made me feel again. Now it's my turn. You say you've always been a little bit shy, but I can put an end to your fears. Let me show you a place where you gon' wanna move your feet until they start to bleed. DJ, take it away. Tonight is all for you and me. So baby, spin and let the music begin. I know you feel it within. So go ahead and just spin for me. Won't you spin? Don't let the doubt in you win. I know you feel it within. So go ahead and just spin for me. Won't you? I know it's hard for you to give it a try, but you are not alone. I'm here with you. I think you owe it to this beautiful night to lose all your control. Do it for you. Let me show you a place where you gon' wanna move your feet until they start to bleed. DJ, take it away. Tonight is all for you and me. So baby, spin and let the music begin. I know you feel it within. So go ahead and just spin for me. Won't you spin? Don't let the doubt in you win.
So I originally wasn't going to do anything to the staircase because of the basement. I really do wish there was a door at the end of the basement. We may put one up. The basement is completely unfinished, so you can see that. I mean, you can see a lot of the downstairs, and it kind of takes away from the awesomeness that was my entryway makeover. But that's okay. But the that side of the wall where I painted, it turns out really, really nice. I really love how it turned out. I also paint all of the hardware, the railings, the gates, all of that with a flat black paint, and that really turns out nice. But that's really all that I did to the staircase. And one day, hopefully, I was thinking about this when I was done making over the entryway. I plan on getting a runner for the staircase. So I'm excited about that because I think that will make it look a lot better as well. There's also wallpaper on the other side of the wall where the staircase is. It's not flattering, appealing wallpaper. It does have to go. I just didn't have enough time to do that. So you can't really see it, but it's there. It's bad. It's outdated. Ian's going to have to do that, which, by the way, Ian was going to make an appearance in today's video, but unfortunately got called into work. He actually worked quite a bit this last couple of weeks. He's been gone a lot. He's been working a lot. He's been traveling a lot. So he didn't make it into today's video. He did help me as much as he possibly could behind the scenes, but I really wanted to add him in today's video, but I will be adding him into maybe the next video. The next video is going to be a clean with me. We're going to do a whole house deep clean. I have not dedicated an entire video to cleaning in a long time. It's been a long time. I think since the last time I wore my wedding dress and cleaned the house. Pretty sure. Oh, no wedding dress for this clean with me. Just regular clothes. But I may add in some organization, but seriously, I'm going to show you what the house looks like. I'm going to give you a sneak peek of what the house looks like. And it's mainly, it's due to the fact that I spent days and days and days on this entryway. I was just completely focused on the entryway. And again, he's been gone a lot. He's been working a lot. So the house just blew up. I did pick it up as much as I possibly could after I was done filming, but it didn't last long. It really didn't help. My house is horrible. So I absolutely have to deep clean this house, and I think I may add in some organization. We'll see if I have enough time for it. But anyway, that will be the next video. It should be out either Friday or sometime throughout the weekend. I would say Friday or Saturday. I'm going to try to get it out. But I'll keep you guys updated on a community post. But yeah, where else was I going with this? There was a lot of painting that was done to the entryway. I ended up making that one wall an accent wall. Here's the thing about the accent walls though. I absolutely love that color Eden. I love it. I really love that color. But the majority of the house is going to be painted in the color Frost. So this is a paint by Behr. I got it from Home Depot. Originally, I was going to use this white paint in the mudroom, but because we didn't finish it, we'll be finishing that in spring. I ended up using it in the tiny bathroom when I made over the bathroom. And then I used it in the dining room, and that's when I decided to use it throughout the house. It's a very bright white paint, and I really do need that for the house. I don't get a lot of natural light in the house, so I wanted a bright white to brighten up the house, but also with the darker accent walls, I wanted to incorporate the white paint as well. So the majority of the house is going to be painted in this color Frost, but I did want to add in more accent walls. So I'm not going to go too overboard with the accent walls. If I do any more, the only other two walls that I would do is the wall in the living room where the TV is, and then the back wall in the hallway. But for the living room, what I was thinking about doing, if I do an accent wall where the TV is, I was thinking about going with a lighter green, a light green paint, just to really brighten up the living room. But I haven't decided on that quite yet. I also have no idea what I'm going to do to the bay window or the French doors. Those two areas have totally thrown me off because I'm afraid to do something dramatic to both of those areas and then I'll have to redo it again, and that's going to be a pain. I was thinking about sanding down the doors and staining it. I was thinking about sanding down the bay window and staining it. I was debating on painting the doors or painting the bay window. I have no idea what I'm going to do yet. I did have Ian go and pick up the Citristrip Gel. The gel just worked better for this particular project because I had to spray the whole table, and like the dining room table, I just had to spray the top so it wasn't a huge mess. But with this, I have to get the whole table, and the spray was just kind of getting everywhere. It kind of became a little bit of a mess. So I did put like a bunch of saran wrap and grocery bags underneath, and Ian picked up the gel, and I just put more of that Citristrip Gel all over the table to pick up more of the paint because there was still quite a bit of paint on there. So I'm a little confused on what I did to this table. I honestly think that I think I painted it 3 separate times because there's like a turquoise color underneath. Like I was picking up turquoise, like some kind of blue. I wonder if you can see it. I'm trying right here. Here, I'll show you. Can you see that? You see that blue turquoise color? So I think I painted it. I don't remember. I think I painted it. Maybe I didn't. Where did I get this? No, I did. I think I did. I think I painted it a turquoise color, and then I painted it again with a white. And I don't know what kind of paint I used to paint this table, but this is a pain to get off. An absolute nightmare to get off. Yes, it was. It was awful. I think I've painted it more than twice, though. I think I painted it like 3 or 4 times because I think I painted it a turquoise color and then I painted it white a couple of times. There's a lot of paint on that table, and that's why it took me so long to get it off. Speaking of paint, I'm almost out of my Magnolia Homes by Joanna Gaines paint in the color Eden, which I will have a description, or I'll have all of the supplies and materials used in the description box below so you can see everything that was used to transform this entryway. But I am almost out of that color Eden, which is fine because I think the other 2 accent walls that I may do will be a different green. So I wanted to paint this here because it was so bad. It was bad. There was no cleaning that. I had to paint it. But before I get into the closet here, I did want to just say something about, I know I've been going on and on about that table, but one of the things that I wouldn't recommend doing, especially if you're doing a project inside of the house, I wish I wouldn't have purchased the citrus spray. I think I said this earlier. I wish I would have just got the gel because the spray did make a little bit of a mess, but it wasn't too bad, but the gel would have been preferred for both coats because I ended up having to spray it and then use that Citristrip Gel to get all of the paint off, and I wasn't able to get all of it off. And in a little bit here, I'm going to talk about what else I did to the table because I didn't just sand and stain it. I also painted some of it. So you'll see that in just a little bit. But this closet, what I want to do to this closet is make it into a reading nook. However, I am not 100% sure if I want to do that. If I were to do that, I would keep the closet door removed. I would remove the closet door for good. Probably repurpose that door for something else. Not sure what I would do with it, but I would definitely repurpose it. But yeah, I'm thinking about doing that. I really don't want to use this as a closet anymore. We're not using it as a closet currently. It's empty right now, and it will continue to be empty until I can either make that leveled where I can place organizing bins on it and then put shoes and hats and coats and stuff in it, or I make it into a reading nook. So let me know in the comment sections below if I should transform it into a reading nook or if I should just level it off and then continue to use it as an entryway closet. I'm not sure what I want to do yet, but again, until I figure that out, it's going to stay empty, or else it'll just become a disaster again. It's just going to happen.
I want to know you, but I don't know how. 'Cause every time I bump right into you, I get all tongue-tied. Want you to know me, but I'm way too shy. I can't just go around admitting that it's you I like. I wish that I had guts enough to flirt a little, but I'm too scared I'll fail. I wish that I could listen to the voice inside me, a voice that always says, give it a go, don't waste your time, 'cause you're running out. Give it a go and ask around, only takes one try, yeah. Even if she tells you no, then at least you know. So give it a go, give it a go. I just can't read you when you pass me by. Sometimes you look my way and say my name and I turn around, but when I see you, you just walk on by. It's like you wanna talk but get caught off by your own mind. I wish that I had guts enough to flirt a little, but I'm too scared I'll fail. I wish that I could listen to the voice inside me, a voice that always says,
Let me show you the house.
'cause you're running out. Give it a go and ask around, only takes one try, yeah. Even if she tells you no, then at least you know. So give it a go, give it a go. Oh, oh. Let it know, let it know, let it know, let it know. Oh, let it know, let it know, let it know. Yeah, just give it a go. Let it know, let it know, let it know, let it know. Oh, give it a go, give it a go. I wish that I had guts enough to flirt a little, but I'm too scared I'll fail. I wish that I could listen to the voice inside me, a voice that always says, give it a go, don't waste your time, 'cause you're running out. Give it a go and ask around, only takes one try, yeah. Even if she tells you no, then at least you know. So give it a go, give it a go. Oh, oh. Let it know, let it know, let it know, yeah, yeah.
So right before I show you the house and after I show you the house and how horrible it is, it blew up. My house is a disaster. That's what defeat looks like. I felt so defeated because of that table. That entryway is the reason why my house blew up. I was so tired. But yeah, anyway, I wanted to show you some really quick clips before I fall over. Before I talk about this table, for the last time, I just wanted to show you some quick clips of everything else I did to the table. I ended up sanding it, painting it, staining it. I even took a little paintbrush to it. There was a lot done to this table. Okay, I'm having a really big dilemma right now. And the dilemma is I'm not sure. So one of the reasons why I painted this black is because the legs were so bad with that paint that was on there. It was almost impossible for me to sand it down and paint and stain it. So I ended up painting the legs. Well, then I ended up keeping this middle part here. I didn't paint it, and then that didn't look right. But now I don't know how I feel about this. And I'm gonna tell you the reason why I have flowers here is because I'm gonna have to take some of that Citristrip and I'm gonna have to remove right here, because right in these corners here were really, really difficult to sand and get all that paint off. So I thought, okay, I'll make like a cool design. Well, it doesn't look cool. It looks weird. So eventually I'm gonna have to take that Citristrip and strip the corners there and sand it and restain it in there. But I thought, well, I have some of these extra leaves. I'll just put them in the corner and just give like a little bit of, you know, design. But what I'm wondering now is take the leaves off, paint the bottom black, and then paint this black, but keep this as is. And I didn't stain the drawer on purpose. I wanted the natural wood to pop through. I thought it would look kind of cool. And then leave the top alone. So should I leave the top alone and the drawer alone, but paint up to the drawer and that entire bottom there black? That's the problem I'm having right now. Because I don't know, I don't know how I feel about this. I just don't. I really don't like this light fixture. This is the light fixture that originally came with the house. Eventually, I'm going to get a new light fixture for the entryway, as well as the main hallway. But anyway, I put it up just because it looks better and it completes the transformation. So this is an old light fixture, but I'm going to show you the before pictures of the entryway. I love before and afters. I find them to be very satisfying. I just wanted to give a quick before I show you the transformation, which I am so excited to show you this entryway transformation. I forgot to put the outline out of what was spent, but the total was $131.94. Now, originally it was $94.96, but I had just enough paint to paint the whole entryway, but I didn't have enough to paint the main hallway, that back wall. So I did end up getting another gallon of paint. So it came out to $131.94 for this entire entryway. And here it is. This is the entryway. I love it. It looks so much better. I am so happy with this entryway. I love it. I really, really love it. I wasn't expecting the staircase to look as good as it did with just painting that one side, but I really, really love it. I don't know. It just feels really homey and warm and cozy and inviting, and I really love how it turned out, and I try to keep it as minimal as possible. So I did do a DIY with some Dollar Tree books, and before I get into that, I want to mention this. I've had this coat key hanger for a long time. I got it at Hobby Lobby. All I did was sand and scrub the paint off of it to make it look antique-y like that. That took a while, but I've had that for a while, but I wanted to utilize it. So anyway, where was I going with this? Oh, I did a DIY with some Dollar Tree books. So I removed the covers and I poured coffee on it and let it dry to make them look really old, but it was too much on the table. There was too much going on. So I'm going to use those books and show you that DIY when we make over the living room, because I'm going to use those books in the living room. Another thing that I think I am going to remove is the piece of decor above the staircase. I think I'm going to put that in the living room as well. I just feel like it may be a little too much, but I try to keep it as minimal as possible. The only two new things in today's video is the rug, which is from Target, and that piece of decor above the staircase, which is from Hobby Lobby. So the rug from Target was about, I think, $44 or $45, and then the piece of decor above the staircase from Hobby Lobby was $27.99. So that's the only new things minus supplies and materials to finish the entryway. So again, I'll list all of that in the description box below. But that is it for today's video, everyone. Thank you so much for watching. I really hope that you enjoyed this entryway transformation and closet declutter. The closet is empty and it will stay that way until I figure out what to do with it. But I really hope you like this. Thank you again so much for being here with me. I appreciate you so much, and we will talk to you on the next one. Bye, everyone.